what we found was something so scary, and we found it in his head. He was gonna be in pain. It hurts your body. You start coughing, sneezing. You could get different heart. We started driving to like emergency room and stuff like that.
What's up, loyal family? Welcome back to another
video. Whoa!
Welcome back to another video.
And today's not much exciting news, but we want to sit down and talk about what happened. Dad and I was so scared. We were panicking, freaking out. It was like devastating moment for us, right, babe? How did you feel? You felt sad?
So I didn't know about it, right? But when she first texted me, I wasn't home. You know, so when I read the text, cause I think she was texting, but I didn't see the text. I saw the text few minutes after, because I was shopping. I was in Costco shopping. So when I actually get out and get in the car, I seen the text, and that's when I read it. And I'm like, wait, what happened? I called her and she was like hype, like she was pissed off. She was pissed off, like, you don't believe what I found on baby Shane. I'm like, what? Why you found on baby Shane? But she was so mad that she just wanted me to come home, like, come home, and she ended the call right away. So I'm like, so when I go back to the messages, then I see what she's talking about.
Was you scared?
And I was scared. I started rushing to come home.
He was freaking out. I started freaking out, and you know, we were scared. I actually called the doctors. I called his doctor right away, and we went to actually a pediatric.
It's an urgent care.
And then they were closed, so we really started freaking out. We started driving to like emergency room and stuff like that. Then I got in contact with his doctor. But guys, you wouldn't believe what happened to baby Shane. Take a look at him. I mean, he's fine now. He's fine now. He was fine before, but what we found was something so scary, and we found it in his head.
Yeah, I don't know how that got in his head though.
But usually that's where it usually goes. You always check the baby's heads in the back. That's usually where they always go. Like, they like to hide in hair and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
So guys, what we found was a tick bit baby Shane in the back of his head. He takes a shower literally every day. I don't know how, and I washed his hair. I don't know how I didn't see that. And what happened was, I grabbed my son.
How do you find it?
So I wanted to touch him and check him, like, you know, like I just kissed him, and then I started touching his head, and then I feel this hard scab, like it was like a scab, like something sticking out, and I was like, oh my god, don't tell me. Right away I already knew what it was. I started freaking out, and I grabbed him, and he looked at me. He was like, Mom. I was like, wait, stay still. And when I opened up his hair, it was a tick bite, and the tick was like stuck in his head. And I took a tweezer, and I was trying to pull it out, but I also had to pull the hair out with it a little bit, so I know it kind of hurted him. He took it well though. He wasn't like screaming or crying or anything. He would just say, ow, mommy, ow. And it was a red little spot. I want to see if it's still there.
You sent me the picture. I got it. I mean,
got it?
Look if it's still there.
Let
actually.
me see if it's still there.
So it's a good thing she actually like on it the way she do, because maybe it was up to me alone, I probably wouldn't find it until they start like cry about it or something. Or maybe if I take him a bath and wash his hair, I probably would find it. But I was happy that she found it, because I feel like it was like a day after.
Yeah.
Because the day before that, it was outside with me.
I cleaned his hair. I put conditioner on it. I didn't look on his scalp though. Maybe I missed a piece in the back, but I didn't feel anything then. And then the following morning, I was talking to him. I was touching him. I'm talking to him, kissing him, and I started touching the back of his hair as always, because he always has knots when he lays down and stuff. I like to pick it out and fix his hair. And then I feel that, and I just started freaking out.
Guys, my wife was freaking out so much, she started going crazy on me. My wife was taking it on me like really mad. I'm like, what happened? But the day before, right, I was outside with baby Shane. He was actually pushing his car everywhere, and you know, I was washing the cars as well. That's the day when I was washing my car, and me and Ellie was washing her car, you know. So we was outside. Scarlett was outside with us, baby Shane, and they was having fun. So in the grass, they'll go to the grass area as well. But I don't know when or how it happened, but I do remember when Scott was going in, and Scott was calling him to come in the house, it did drop himself on the floor.
Yeah, like
but you drop in the grass, throwing a tantrum, don't want to get in the house because that's baby Shane. He loves us. The moment he goes outside, he don't want to go back in.
Right.
You know, so I guess at the moment when Scott was calling him, he didn't want to go in and he would drop himself. I get involved. I said, no, you got to go in the house. I tell him get up. And he did get up and he ended up going in the house. So I guess maybe that's when he got the tick in his hair because I don't know no other way it could got ticks. Even Lowell, we have a dog, right? And Lowell don't have no ticks at all. We check Lowell every day. There's no ticks on Lowell. So I don't know how could he get it? But I do remember one time when we was living in our first home and we took Lowell for a walk. Mind you, Lowell was clean, no tick, anything. We took him for a walk and he walked like near the bushes and grasses.
Right.
When he come back, it was like over 50 ticks was on him. Like super, a lot. So like this tick living in the grass outside. So just
of course.
Y'all gotta just be careful with kids, babies, and your pets, your cat, your dog. Because the ticks is there and what was freaking us out is the fact that thought he had Lyme disease because that's what she texted me. She ain't got Lyme disease. I'm like, what?
No, I didn't say he has. I said ticks give Lyme disease.
Yeah, but
right?
you know.
And it's crazy because London did a study recently on ticks in her school, and you know I was actually helping her with some of that, and you see how bad it gets. Like,
see, I gotta work on that. My son throw a tantrum when I feel like he don't get it his way. You know, he's still a baby, but that's definitely something that I gotta fix before he get a little older, and I'm gonna fix it.
I feel like, you know, so I kind of have a little knowledge on Lyme disease. It is very scary, and I called his doctor. So his doctor was like, "Hold on, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, she got big." I was like freaking out, and the doctor was like, "Listen to me. I need you to tell me how the tick looked." He was like, "Did the tick have a fat belly, a flat belly? How did the tick look?" So I started to describe the tick. I sent him pictures and he was like, "Okay, so all I want you to do now, hear me out, is always, whenever he comes from outside, you always have to check his scalp, his hair. They really like to hide in there. And another thing, he was like, I don't want you to worry because it was a tick that was flat. It wasn't a tick with a fat belly. Those are the ones that carry the Lyme disease." I didn't know there were two different type of ticks.
Yeah.
And his doctor started telling me, but we still made an appointment anyway because I still want to bring him in. But I was so happy and relieved that it wasn't the tick with the fat belly.
I know those ticks, the gray fat tick. Growing up with the dogs and stuff, we got dog in Jamaica. It's a bunch of gray fat tick.
The fat belly one.
The fat belly one, but there wasn't a fat one on Lowell. It was a flat one, brown one. The little brown one.
The little flat ones. It was flat. Like
yeah,
really
that's what I
skinny.
see in Lowell. I gotta clean them up because Lowell got so many hair.
Oh.
So like, it was hard. I gotta like comb it up and see them and comb them out and stuff like that. And we bought a tick spray to take them off him. But,
and we also gave him a shot.
Yeah.
So the ticks don't bite him. I don't know. It's a lot of modern stuff going on with Lowell, with the dog industry, you know. But back to baby Shane. Oh my God, I was so freaking scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to feel.
My baby was so scared, man.
Lyme disease, 2 years old, that's crucial. And he was gonna be in pain. It hurts your body. You start coughing, sneezing. You could get different heart. It could mess with your heart. It just gives a lot of problems. And I'm so happy that it wasn't the tick that we all fear. I think we need to call it like the pesticides to like spray the grass.
Grass. They're everywhere in grass. I don't know why tick live in grass because they're everywhere.
Yeah. And especially the deer.
It's like they wait for the moment for anybody to walk past and just, I got you.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm happy it was nothing serious. But, you know, I was freaking out. But she was highly freaking away more than me. You know, and it was just a moment where like, let's just think positive, take him to the emergency room and see what's going on. And, you know, I wasn't stressing it that much.
He wasn't. He was like, it's fine. I'm like, are you freaking crazy? Do you know what Lyme disease is?
Yeah, because we grew rough. We grew rough in Jamaica. Like, we see tick and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, American kids are different from Jamaican kids. I don't want to say that we're not human. We're all human beings, but we raised different. And certain stuff our body could probably sustain or handle. Maybe the American kid can't handle. And I don't mean that in no disrespect way or anything. It's just the fact that it's different, you know, because certain stuff that her body can handle. I mean, my body can handle. Maybe her body can't handle.
Right. You ever got bit by a tick?
No.
Okay.
No, but I told her, guys,
Okay.
the crazy part about it, that, right? When she was going crazy, say, "Oh, you got Lyme disease," I said, "Babe, relax. I got bit by a tick in Jamaica, and I'm good."
And he didn't. I know he didn't.
Because she was freaking out, like, "Babe, relax." I'm trying to say anything to make her feel calm, to make her feel comfortable in the moment, you know. So I said that to babe, relax. I got bit by a tick in Jamaica, so it's not that serious. We're gonna take him to the ER. Like she was like my baby was really freaking out. Wait, papi. So guys, I'm telling you, my baby was freaking out so much that even London started freaking out. Scarlett started freaking out. They both started freaking out. Everybody in the house started freaking out. I came home, the entire house freaking out. I'm like, what happened? You know? So
you telling me you got bit by a tick was not working. I did not want to hear that.
It worked a little bit though.
No.
But you was questioning. You was like, when? What tick?
It was so scary, you guys. So make sure that when your kids are playing like in the park, in the grass, always, especially like if your kid has like really curly hair too, it will be stuck in there. You don't even know. So make sure you always check the back of their heads. It's always in the back of their heads. Always check, touch it every night. Just look at them. Be careful, guys. But yeah, that was very scary, man.
It was a scary little moment, man. But I'm happy that it's not nothing serious. But we have an appointment for him tomorrow.
Yes.
Where we have to take him to his doctor. So yeah, but it's just something for you guys to look out for, especially during the spring, summertime coming. Everybody gonna be outside. You got grass and stuff like that. Just be careful, you know, because I'm happy it's not the one that carried the Lyme disease.
Right.
Because imagine that.
Right.
You know, and imagine if a tick was living in his head, and we don't know, but he was sucking his blood all this time.
And it releases the.
Yeah, the gray one. The gray tick is one who's sucking get fat. Like I seen them, they get so fat that you touch it, it pop like pop the blood like that.
Yeah, guys, that was the scare that happened to us. So everybody knows what's going on, and now Shane should be okay. So tomorrow we're bringing him to the doctors, and so far his doctor said he's okay. I sent pictures, I sent everything, and yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. All right, guys, don't forget to follow us on Snap. Don't forget to follow us on all platforms. We love you guys.
Definitely, guys, follow us on Snapchat, because that's where we show our daily stuff that we do in the day. That day, whenever the ticks had caught baby Shane, I think I was snapping, but I didn't snap when he actually fall, but I was snapping and watching the cars and stuff. So keep up with us on Snap as well, and make sure to keep on following us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, and her Instagram is L3NA__. Her Snap is L3NA_10.
L3ANA_10 and L3ANA__ is the Instagram, and then the one that's _10 is the Snap.
And my Snap is Shenko17 on Instagram and also Snapchat. So that means said and done, guys. Y'all just be safe, and we love y'all, and we're gonna see you guys in the next video.
Yes.
Peace out.